We are back on this Tuesday for the Your Money segment with Evans Financial. Joining us as usual is Colin Evans here. Of course, Colin, thanks for being here. March, we're 1 month away from April, so you kind of start to get that stress that creeps in. Tax day is approaching. So this month we're talking tax concerns.
Tax. And it's been a hot button. It has been a big hot button. And now we're hearing, Uncle Sam might get rid of the IRS. And I'm over here going, please. This could make life so much easier. But we had to put together some bullet points in there because it has been questions that are coming up and we're getting quite a bit of the concern. Okay. So one of the things we're hearing, it's like no more income taxes. Yes, there is talks of eliminating those federal income taxes and replacing it with tariffs. That money has to come from somewhere, but tariffs are going to be taxes on imported goods from other countries. Is the IRS going away? This could be, I would say, a definite maybe. If that could be as clear as mud. The government, they might get rid of it, but they are still going to have to way to collect and currently process taxes. So now the question comes in, how are they going to collect money or our money? So there's a couple different ways to talk. We've just discussed a little bit of the tariffs things. One of the other things that we've heard kicked around just a little bit is either a flat tax or a tax on your sales tax, and kind of putting it in that as opposed to an actual income tax. One of the things that we look at, there's two sides of the story, and one of the ones we hear is, tax the rich, they need to pay their fair share. The flip side of that is the top 10% of income earners in the United States pay about 80% of the taxes in our country. Right. So I do believe they're paying their fair share from it. So when we're looking at it from either a flat tax perspective or a sales tax being a flat, that might be a truer equality from a tax point or a tax standpoint. So, but this is really a big unknown. Right. And what I mean by this is this turns out, don't do anything drastic. Yeah. I've watched the movie Armageddon over the weekend. And if anybody remembers that, the crew's going up and there's an asteroid coming for the planet. Well, one of the actors in there, Steve Buscemi, apparently took out a very large loan before he went up and into space. He's thinking he's not going to come back. Right. And they're on the way back and he's like, you guys are worried about this. He said, I've got a loan. It was like $1 million or so. He's like, I got a loan I have to worry about to pay back because I wasn't planning on this. So don't do anything drastic. Yeah, smart. Stay informed. Pay attention, watch for policy updates. If it happens, you're going to see some major changes and there should be some grand explanations on how this is going to work. This would be an entire overhaul of what we have ever known in our system. So just take everything that we see on the news and media with a grain of salt when it comes to this until we actually get something laid down. And I think another thing that is important to mention is similar to what our weather folks deal with online is you got a lot of experts that creep out when it comes to X and Facebook. If you have real life tax questions, don't consult social media, consult folks like you. Absolutely, go visit with a financial professional, visit with a CPA, visit with a tax professional, talk to somebody if this is a big concern. And how do they talk to you if they want to? Absolutely, you can reach us at evansfinancial.com or info@evansfinancial.com. We know Caroline's worked a lot today. I am sure. I think she's going to do a little more right now.